The release feels like a softening and a lateral spread. Feels like her whole pelvis is beginning to spread laterally. The ilia are moving laterally. The sacrum is flattening and becoming softer. The pubes themselves feel like they're opening. And I will just stay with this for a minute until it feels to me like it's totally complete. And there it is, complete. Now, at the same time I'm here, I'm going to go back to that center hold, Vincent, and I'm going to take the sacrum, and I want to just stabilize the lumbars with my other hand, and I'm going to move the sacrum inferiorly and make sure that it's free to move. After all, the sacrum is the inferior handle of the dural tube, and if that handle is stuck, then the dural tube can't move. Now, what's happening here is her right sacroiliac is fine, but her left one is sticking. So I can take the anterior superior spine on this side, the anterior superior spine on this side, compress the two, and that gaps the ilia posteriorly and allows me to get some freedom in that left sacroiliac that's giving us a problem. If you don't find it easy for you to do it this way, you can have the patient use her hand on both superior spines, and please push right toward the center here. Push the bone itself. There, now as she does that, she's gapping in the back and I'm getting freedom. That gives this hand the ability to do something else if it wants to. And remember, your hands are the boss. There, now her left sacroiliac is freeing up very nicely. And now I want to go under and check these lumbars and be sure she's not got a lumbosacral compression. That's free. Very nice. Thank you, Gail. If you run into a lumbosacral compression that is really difficult, there's another way to do it, which uses the legs as long levers, and you put your hand just above the pubes as a fulcrum, and you come up this way. But remember, go easy. When you feel the resistance beginning to build up against you, that's where you wait. And you begin to push inferiorly on the pubes, very gently with your hand on the anterior abdomen, and there goes. I can feel the compression or the separation of the sacrum from the lumbars very clearly now. If there was compression, it's gone. She's separating beautifully. Excellent. Okay, now we move on to the respiratory diaphragm. And in order to do this diaphragm, we want one hand in the back over the thoracolumbar junction. I like to have the spinous processes of T11 and 12 in my hand, and I like to have it spread out all the way down to L2. In the front, I'm going to just have the tip of the xiphoid process in my hand, the anterior rib cage as it comes down, and now that I've located my anatomical landmarks, I lighten up my pressure.